What's up, folks? Just double checking a couple things. Huh. Is it gonna show me live or what? That's better. Jeez. Okay. That's better. Now it shows me live. Gosh. Hope I got all my controls down right. Let's see, what do I have in my hold? Okay. And... yeah. Let's head there first. I don't know which one that's for, but... whoa! Uh-oh. Stay out of my way. There we go. Yeah. So I've been playing this game a little bit in my off time. I haven't been on Twitch in quite a while. I'm hoping to change that a little bit. But I have a bunch of cargo missions that I still have to finish up. So that's what we'll do here for a little bit. You know what? I'm going to change the lighting for a second because even though I have that overhead light on for lighting, it's just bugging me. So 1 second. Ugh. Oh no. Yep, that won't work. I have to have it. I forgot I have to reset my chroma key settings if I want to do that. But I think I can get it out of my eyes. That's better. Ugh. Okay. By the way, if anybody's wondering, this is not the beta. This is the This is before. This is not beyond. So. Okay. Now. What do I have going on in here? Nothing. Alright, what are we looking at?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay. I need to go there. On the way. So basically I'm just doing a bunch of transport missions and oh man. We got a little ways to go. We'll be doing this for a while. That's what I'm currently hauling. And this is the these are the cargo missions. Well, including that data delivery, but I'll probably do that last. Let's see. Alright. Nothing really pertinent right now. Man, this looks so much better on my gaming rig than my laptop. I've been playing this on my laptop, but it's way nicer on here. I'd like to play this on the Oculus Rift. I want to get that sometime, but it wouldn't look good streaming on here. What mission is this for? Nope. 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 Alright, so it's the big one. Alright, good. Or bigger. Right now I'm just trying to increase my Federation rank and get rid of all this crap in my cargo hold. I built up a bunch of cargo missions earlier and haven't done anything about them.
Does internet porn know you're cheating on it?
Hey, Commander Root. Thanks for following, man. Not doing anything particularly interesting at the moment. I just got a cargo hold full of crap that I gotta get rid of because I took on a whole bunch of trucking missions earlier. And I don't think I'll keep doing that during the stream. We'll see what I feel like doing here in a little bit. Unless this is what everybody wants to see, which I doubt it. A lot of people are really kind of looking at the beta stuff right now, which unfortunately I don't have. I don't have the beta version, so this is not beyond. Although I've seen some YouTube videos on it, and I really can't wait to try it out myself. Especially because I enjoy the exploration part. And I'm actually really new to the game. But I have found myself incredibly addicted to it lately. It's really been all I've done in my spare time. I'm still kind of in the bubble. Hopefully I get some, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, like I said, but hopefully soon I'll get some decent advice on how to quickly get out of the bubble. Of course, I still have a lot of questions about this game. Because like I said, I'm pretty new, so. And my joystick is really sensitive for some reason on this computer. It's not as sensitive on my laptop. Might need calibrated. That's better. I think I just need to get a new one. Oh, come on, stop doing that. That's better. Yeah, I don't think it needs calibrated. I think it's just getting old and kind of sensitive. I used to stream a lot of Warframe, some other games that are a little bit higher action games, but this game seems like a pretty good chill stream type game, so I think I'm going to play it a lot more, especially if people end up liking it. I'm going to play it more anyway, but if, you know, if it pulls people in on stream, then I'll play it a lot more on stream. Oh god, come on, joystick. Kinda has a sweet spot. Yay, here we go, we're getting closer. By the way, if any of the levels are off, if the game sound music or voice is too loud, anybody feel free to let me know. But I like a lot of sci-fi stuff. Like I play things like I said, like Warframe, Stellaris, this now. Played Eve for a little bit, but in my opinion, this is just much better. The control scheme is way more user-friendly, and Eve's good, but I don't know what it was about it that I just couldn't really get into as easily as this. It has a hell of a learning curve, but this learning curve is pretty high, but not as bad as Eve. Eve's is terrible. Although it doesn't mean it's not a good game. It just wasn't my kind of game. Oh, how much I love super cruising for 100,000 light seconds. Bring me down. Here we go. Oh God. I don't understand why that happens every once in a while. Sometimes it'll happen and sometimes it won't. But it's like my frame shift drive won't kind of hook up with whatever it is that I'm super cruising towards, and I'll have to do an emergency drop because it just suddenly tells me to slow down instead of just saying, hey, or instead of doing what it's supposed to do, where it just automatically slows down for you. So now I have to wait for the FSD to cool down. I don't understand why that is. I might be doing something wrong, but I'm not quite sure. I know I'm super cruising when I come out of the jump. I don't know if I have to come out of super cruise and then reinitialize it or what. Yeah, man, I've been away for a little bit. In fact, I'm trying to recognize your screen name. Have you changed your screen name? I had some things go on and just a whole lot of long stories. Thanks so much for the follow. It's really nice to come back and get 2 follows within. Oh hey, yeah. How are you? It's so good to see you, or at least hear from you. I was away from Twitch for a little while. I think Nadia Dragonborn probably. You've probably heard a little bit from her. I talked to her on and off through Discord. I've just been so distant lately. I don't intend to be. You know, just hobbies and, you know, things change, hobbies change. I will say that I think primarily what contributed to me not being on so much is that in my race to get affiliated, I think I made it less fun for myself. I think that was my major mistake, is I made Twitch less fun for myself. So it wasn't a hobby anymore. It was more like something I was just trying to get done. And I would stream a lot, but I would stream when it was inconvenient for me. You know, because I was like, I have to stream, rather than like, oh, you know, this would be fun to do right now. Because at first that's what it was. And then it became like, oh, you know, I need to do it like right now. And even if I was tired, I would stream. Yeah, it was what it was for me for a little while too. And that's why I fell off. Plus my hobbies changed. Actually, my hobbies didn't really change. I'm weird, man. I shift from like hobby to hobby. I have a base set of hobbies that I really like. Gaming is one that just never goes away. But Twitch is kind of a subset of that. That when I worked too hard at it, I was successful, but it just wasn't fun. One of the things I got into for a little while was model painting. And I know you're really artistic, so you might get a kick out of this. But I do a lot of Warhammer 40k. And I think I've talked to you about this before. This is kind of one of my models right when it's primed. And here's kind of the finished product of it. Yeah. The green screen might be screwing with it. Yeah, no, I love Warhammer, man. I'm a Warhammer nut. Anything sci-fi related, tabletop related, I'm a big time fan of it. That one right there is not even one of my favorite pieces. Let me show you a couple. I actually grabbed them and put them on the desk beforehand because I knew I'd be talking about them. But this is kind of what I was really doing a lot of in my time away from Twitch. Come on, camera. Yeah, this is my Carnifex that I painted. I'm really proud of how I did the carapaces. Of course, it's just another sci-fi thing I'm a big fan of. Here's my Broodlord. Come on, focus. There you go. Yeah, he's one of my favorite pieces too. The carapace has like a midnight blue sheen on it. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of model painting and such. So that's kind of like been my big, my thing I was doing in the between time. I'm gonna stream for a little bit today and then kind of get my feet wet. You know, I don't want to dive head first back into it and start with like 6-hour streams or 8-hour streams because, you know, I'm trying to revisit it and kind of make it fun for myself, rather than, you know, just being like, oh my gosh, I have to do this, you know. But it had been bothering me for a while that I wasn't doing it. So, alright, so that delivery's done. That should give me a little bit of cash and bring up my reputation. Let's see what else I have sitting in my... Okay, so I have 3 more transport missions and a data delivery. Let's see what the closest system is. By the way, have you ever played this game before? I don't know if you have or haven't. I'm pretty new to it. This game is absolutely a blast. Let me see. I have to remember. I love this game, man. This game is tons of fun. I downloaded it like last week and I've been playing it non-stop. One thing I'd really like to do is try it with an Oculus Rift. Because everybody that I know that's played it with an Oculus Rift is like, dude, you really should play it with that instead. So let's see where else we gotta go next. You should definitely get it. It is fun once you kind of get into it and know what you're doing. Let's go ahead and take off. And the one thing I like about it is this game really can be whatever you want it to be. It can be exciting, it can be relaxing. Weirdly enough, it can be relaxing to play a game where you're just flying through space delivering shit from one place to another. Of course, you know, I'm kind of strange, so I of course would like stuff like that. Alright. Gendala. Alright, so bring the gear up. And speed out of here, because that's just how I do things. I really appreciate you coming by and hanging out with me. You know, I was kind of I was like, you know, I'm only going to stream for a little bit, and you know, if I come in and nobody shows up, it won't be fun. You know, but no. I appreciate it a lot. I know that Nadia's been streaming, so I need to make sure that I catch some of her stuff, because I've just been away for too long, man. But so do you think you'll be getting back into streaming here anytime soon? No. I do awkward things all the time. Don't ever feel bad PMing me or awkward PMing me. It doesn't matter. I like hanging out with people and talking to people, so I would never be like, oh, why is this person bothering me? Well, I have to take that back. Maybe there's like a few people, but they're very few and far between. I more so just enjoy people in general. Oh, I know I'm doing this on stream, but another big plus, I used to smoke, and I quit smoking, so that's what I do now instead. 18 new astronomical objects. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to this nav beacon then, because I want to see some stuff. Where are you at? You're past the sun. Crap. Oh, okay. Well, as long, I mean, if you're streaming on there, then that's cool too. I'll still get to come by and say, hey, do you guys have a set time frame yet? I need, well, and really that's a stupid question for me to ask, because I should just be able to go to her Twitch profile and look that up. Although my set time frames are obviously way off now. Because I haven't been streaming in a hot minute. Alright. Come on now. We streamed 2 24-hour streams. Oh my god. Yeah, I couldn't. I still have not pulled off a 20 error security response unavailable. Alright, what do we got going on here? Did I make a mistake jumping in here? There's the nav beacon. Hey! That's okay. I don't mind it. It's good to see you guys again, man. Oh, I know. I know. I know exactly who that is. Alright. So, before I get arguably shot at in this mess, let me get out of here. Alright. Let's get to Leonis and jump. Okay. Arguably shot at, yes. Yes. I have, I think I have, spoken to her and on a couple of her different, you can convey how you shot. It sounds like, yes, it does. It very much so does. Alright, I really hope that it's in this system. I think it's in this system. I don't want to take another 100... Oh, a little hot. It's getting a little hot. The cockpit's smoking. Alright. Do we have more to scan here? Okay, we do have more to scan here. Where's the nav beacon at? Is there a nav beacon? Yes, this is Elite Dangerous. I love this game, man. This game's amazing. I downloaded it last week, and I know I'm a little late to the party, but I have been completely addicted ever since. This game is incredible. Where's this nav beacon? I don't think I'm gonna find it. I know. I am all about sci-fi games, man. There it is. Yes, although I think with Beyond, some of it will be changing. It'll be changing here shortly. They're introducing a codex and a bunch of other things, and they're kind of expanding on the lore. They've sectioned off all of the galaxy into different pieces, or areas, I guess, where there's, I don't know how exactly they're gonna do it, But I do know that they're gonna deal with, like, they're gonna do a little more on the lore. Yeah. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, I totally passed it. Birch Enterprise. 1970. That's not bad. That's better than the 100,000 I just went. Oh, that'd be the sun. I don't want to crash into the sun.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
There we go. By the way, Nadia, I don't know if you did you see the figures that I was showing to your wife? This is kind of a lot of what I was doing in the off time. I was doing a lot of model painting. It kind of, the green screen kind of screws with it. There's grass and stuff on there, but oh my goodness. I'm kind of surprised that with all this crap in my hold that I haven't been interdicted yet. No. Oh, no worries. Nice. Yeah, I know you guys are super artsy, so I know you would appreciate that. I'm gonna be streaming at least until my wife and kids get home, which shouldn't be for like another hour at least. Yeah. I think his football game goes for another 30 minutes. That's better. It's straight now. I do love the fact that this space game feels so much more accurate than most other sci-fi or flight sims. One of the reasons that I think I like this game so much is that when I was a kid, I grew up playing a lot of X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. And if any of you remember that game was difficult because so much of it was so technical and you literally used like half your keyboard playing it. But this doesn't feel... See, that didn't feel arcadey. It felt more like a simulator. And this is the same way. This feels more like a simulator. Rather than like a lot of spaceflight games now that just feels super arcadey. And I don't like that. I really can't wait for them to do a lot more with the planets. The planets look more beautiful every time they mess with them. But they really need to do a little bit more with them. Alright, so we're going to slow down. Go over to contacts. And we're waiting for 7.5 kilometers. There we go, request docking. Throttle down. Let the computer take over. They took NASA's information, plugged it into a procedurally generated engine, and it generated our galaxy cluster along with some things that were predicted before scientists figured it out. I heard something about it, but I didn't actually realize that that's how they had done it. That is awesome. No wonder it seems so kind of realistic. I'm an astronomy nut, okay? Literally behind this monitor right here, there is a telescope. My kids and I do go out regularly and look at astronomy stuff. We like to watch the space station fly over. So when I was able to go in here and just look up stars that I really liked, like Betelgeuse and what's another one? Taos Musifi is another one. Polaris. There's another P one I'm thinking of. Now I want to go to the galaxy map. See, here's the thing, right? So, one of my favorite nebula, which is very easy to find in the night sky, is Orion's Nebula. Oh, Pollux. Pollux was one of my others, and I got to visit it on here, which was cool. And then, of course, there's Sol, but I'm working on my Federation rank so that I can go visit that. Where's Orion's Nebula here? There it is. Yeah. Orion's Nebula down here is legitimately one of the coolest things to look at in the night sky. So eventually I want to get out there, but before I really can get like in here, I think I have a little ways to go. But it's amazing if you think about it. Most of the stars in our night sky, yes, the Pillars of Creation is, the Pillars of Creation is actually a part of a bigger nebula. And if you were to look at that bigger nebula, yeah, there it is, Crab Nebula, yes. And what's funny is, the way that the Pillars of Creation work is, you know that famous photo with them going straight up like this. Of course, in space, there's no up and down. So, from our perspective, if you put a telescope out there that's able to see it, and you were able to see it from Earth, our perspective would be swapped. They actually look like icicles instead of pillars. But because it was a lot more kind of impactful when they spun the image around, that's how we're used to seeing it, is flip-flopped upside down. So, and the Pillars of Creation, I think they're visible from Earth, but they don't look near as pretty. And they're very, 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 I don't even know if you can see them from Earth. I think you have to use the Hubble. Because they're a very small part of the Crab Nebula. Yeah. See, the funny thing when you go to think about it is that called the ice. Yeah. Yeah, not very visible from here at all. It's weird when you think about the fact that most of the stars in your night sky are probably in this area right here. Really, you can see, obviously, the Milky Way is going to be, I can't tilt it, but this is what, this is the Milky Way. And you really can't see anything on this side from our night sky. So our night sky is really, yeah, I'm not very good with astrophysics, but when it comes to astronomy, I'm a nerd. See, and it's funny, if you look, some of the most popular nebulas really are just around here. They're not very far out. And they're actually really difficult to see from our night sky. I love the fact that in this galaxy map, I can go around and I can look at nebulas that I have seen in person. Like the Trifid Lagoon Nebula. I've seen this nebula. Oops, I missed it. I've seen the Lagoon Nebula. And of course, I've seen the Orion Nebula, because you can see the Orion Nebula with basically with binoculars. You don't even need a telescope. Let's see. Let's cruise on over here real quick. But eventually, in this game, I really want to get out to here. I really want to get out to here, because the horse head is right around here. Yep, there's the horse head. And the funny thing about the Horsehead Nebula is the Horsehead Nebula, what you know of as the Horsehead Nebula, is really just this part right here. Right? This is Actually, it may even be a different piece of it. But we can't see this very well with regular telescopes because most of the Horsehead Nebula from our side is just super dark. All this back here does not emit that much light. So it's really exaggerated in here, just so that it actually looks nice. But the emission is so low that it's really, really hard to see, and you'll never see it from a small telescope the way you can see it in pictures. But yeah, I think that's the actual horse head there. Unless... Yep, that's it right there. And then... Orion, wow! Yeah, I really want to get over here. Now, what's really cool about this is obviously the Orion Nebula is one of the biggest star creation factories that we can see in the galaxy right now. And I really like that this star map actually illustrates that very well. Because you can see that they kind of gather up in the middle here and then go outwards as more are created. So, and I didn't even notice that until just now. That you really, and it's kind of cool that you can get a different perspective on it with this star map. That's pretty neat. But this is not the side of this is not the view of the Orion Nebula that we get. We get, let's see if I can do it. For us, it's kind of like this for us. Yeah. So we don't, I mean, obviously this doesn't look as nice as it does here in real life. But no, it's just really cool. All right. Yes, Eagle Nebula. My bad. I should have known that too. The Eagle Nebula is a big one too. What is this way out here? Nope. That's not what I was looking for. I would like to get out here into Barnard's Loop. Oh wait, no, the Horsehead Nebula might be in here. Oh yeah, the Crab Nebula is pretty neat. I really like the Ring Nebula. I don't like our view of the Ring Nebula, but I like the Ring Nebula from the Hubble. And for us, the Ring Nebula is real tiny. You can get a really nice telescope and see it, but it's just a white loop. It's one of those, I think it's what do they call it, like an emission nebula, where the star blew up and it just blew a ring out like that. Just material went like that. And it's in the middle of kind of just moving out. The Cat's Eye Nebula, I think, is another one that's very similar to that. Oh man, I want to get out here because there's a lot of cool... Yep, that's in the middle of the nebula too. Let's see. Alright. Well, let me go back to the game for a minute. I'm sorry, I was just having fun looking at that map. Let's enter the hangar, get out of the... I didn't even realize I was still sitting in the port. Let's see what I got to drop off here. Dude, I could play this game or I could sit on that galaxy map and talk all day. Because I've been into astronomy since I was... I don't remember if... I don't know how old either of you are, but I don't know if you're old enough to remember Hale-Bopp Comet. That's when I got my first telescope, and I spent just a month looking at Hale-Bopp, because Hale-Bopp was so close. And that's what really kind of sparked me just wanting to do that. Let's see. I can't accept this. Because I need cargo space. God dang it. Whatever. I'm old enough to look at whatever I can look at on Google. Might as well do this. These are always nice. Yeah. For Hail Bop, I was in high school. Yeah. Hail Bop was so big. Hail Bop was so big. I mean, that was a very large comet that came very close. And you could walk outside. You didn't need binoculars. You didn't need a telescope. You didn't need anything. It was huge and gorgeous. You just see it walking right off on our back deck. We could see it straight up in the sky. I mean, it and its emission trail were like twice the size of the moon, a full moon. So it was really, that was super influential for me. So ever since then, I've just loved astronomy. That's another reason that I really, really like this game, is because it's as true to form really as it can be. Oh, and by the way, when you looked at Hail Bop Comet with a telescope, since it was so close, you could literally see the center mass and the way that the emission went out, because it would kind of go out and then kind of cross in the center. The way that it worked, it's hard to explain, but it was really, really neat to see. And it was large. It was very large. Let's see. Let's take a look at what I got left. Okay. What's next on the list? There we go. Wolf 294. Dumbbell Nebula is pretty cool looking. That's another one of those. That's another way a star can kind of implode and then blow emission out both ends. If I remember correctly, the way that, obviously it's shaped like a dumbbell, so it would have done that. The coolest thing about nebulas too is you get a timeline of how something exploded, how it died. You can basically wind it back or wind it out based off of what you're looking at. Now, there is another nebula whose name is escaping me right now that we have actually watched, and it might be Crab Nebula. I'm not sure, but the nebula that I'm thinking of was a supernova in China like 1,000 years ago, I think, and it was documented. So we were able to track its progression. I can't remember which nebula that is. I think it is the Crab Nebula. Planetary Nebula, yes. Sorry, I'm doing a couple things at once, my bad. But that the nebula that I'm talking about is the reason that we know that nebulas are what they are. And it's because it was a supernova and then a nebula. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is the Crab Nebula. I think you're right. And that's what's so special about that one. Man, I was getting ready to frame jump. I was getting ready to jump once. Yeah, it was a supernova, and then it became a nebula. Exactly. And somebody hit me from behind, knocked my shields out, and busted my hull up real bad. And then I got fined for it. They hit me from behind. I was like, how did I get a fine? What are you talking about? And I was speeding too. That's what pissed me off. I was like, dude, I was speeding. How in the world? I always speed. How in the world they hit me from behind and I get fined for it?
Federal flight control now offline. Till next time, Commander.
Yeah. Some of my information may be a little off because, I'm not double checking it and double checking all of it. and I'm just doing most of it from memory. I know that, let's see, kind of debating on which direction I want to go, whether I want to go towards the center of the galaxy or towards where many of the nebulas are. Both would obviously be gorgeous. I've seen some people who have wandered towards the middle of the galaxy, and it's just really cool looking. Nothing new. Alright. On our way to Stevenson. And of course, I haven't been outside the bubble here. I do know that civilization becomes very few and far between. Yeah, if you haven't gotten a chance to play this game, you should buy it. You should buy it and you should play it. It's excellent. I love this game. And it's specifically, I love this game because of how accurate the star map is and how I can go visit places that, you know, obviously this is assuming humanity 1,000 to 2,000 money. What's that? Yeah, I know, right? I got this off of G2A, which I know G2A can be kind of sketch sometimes, but I got it for 20 bucks, and I got the Horizon edition, which is like $40 to $60 normally, but I got it for 20 something bucks from G2A. So that's why I was able to get it. Plus, if you're gonna get it, get the Horizons edition along with it. So get the I think it's like the Commander's edition. Oh shoot, what was I doing? Yep, there we go. Hi Jace, welcome. It looks like you know them. I do apologize, I don't recognize your username, so I don't know if we have met before or not, and I have been away for a little bit, so. Yeah, I hope you like astronomy talk because I hate it when it does this. Okay, so with these smaller starports, I have kind of a my ship has a profile that requires a medium-sized dock. So I have to sit here and wait because I think it's because these those two landing pads right there, I think are the two pads that I can fit on, but it looks like somebody's landing on them right now, so I can't get there. I think I have to wait until one of these is open. Jace is Winnie's girlfriend. Oh, okay. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, see, if you look, one of the docks came available. Now I can go in. Jason Spade, thanks so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. It's so, like I said, I've been away for a little bit, and I will tell you, it's so nice to come back and within an hour, be able to get 3 follows and have people hanging out. That's okay. Some people like to get bit. It's a little weird, but, you know, I guess it... I don't know. So, to each their own, you know. I love anything to do with astronomy, space, because if you think about it, man, we are so small. It is outrageous how small we are. Now, unfortunately, I do not. I can't even blow rings, unfortunately. This has been an instrumental tool in my journey away from cigarettes. That's one big change between now and when I was streaming before. When I was streaming before, I'd take a lot of breaks, and it's because I wanted to go outside and smoke. But now, I don't do that anymore. You guys are hilarious. I do apologize if I failed to follow some of the conversation. Yeah, man. You know what baffles me is how many times just, yeah, honestly, now I'd never go back to smoking. Well, I hate to say that because I did vape before and then went back to smoking, but it's primarily due to living with my wife, who, when she starts smoking again, it's very difficult for me to stay away from cigarettes. But it's just baffling to me how very little people go outside and actually look up. You know, nobody ever thinks to, you know, go outside and look, and I do it all the time. Yeah, see, I would do like 3-4 cigarettes a day. If I streamed, I actually smoked a lot more. Just because it was just a quick break, really. So, let's see. So that mission's done. Yes. Yeah. Tennessee is okay most of the time, but our weather never knows what it's doing. I will say that I can go outside and identify several constellations. One of my favorite things to do is once winter rolls around, I like to go outside and look at the Andromeda Galaxy. Because the Andromeda Galaxies are our sister galaxy, and it's fairly easy to spot. And you don't really need anything high-powered to spot it with. So, the Andromeda Galaxy is really one of my favorite things to look at. Even though it's just a fuzzy disk. It's a big fuzzy disk. It's about the size of the moon. As far as looking at it. It's just really dim most of the time. God, that's a lot of jumps. What are we doing here? Oh, wow. I actually passed Sol. Ooh, I get to jump through Alpha Centauri. Love it. Epsilon Indy. Okay. It is. It literally is a fuzzy frisbee. Images online of it look beautiful, but obviously, I mean that's not what you're gonna see when you look at it with a telescope. Okay, so we're gonna go through Alpha Centauri, which I'm pretty excited to do because I love that star system too, or love that star too. That's another one of the well-knowns. There we go. Pull the landing gear up. Let's see, where is our next destination? Yin Sector CL-Y D127. Well, that is an interesting name. If there is an afterlife, when I die, I hope the trip is just like being fired out of the galaxy into wherever the heck it is you're gonna go, because I'd love to watch the trip. You know? I could just spend the rest of eternity learning about all of this. You know? Because I just find it so awesome. That's what I hope happens. If there's an afterlife, I hope I am fired off of this planet like a friggin' cannonball and just sail through the universe to wherever the heck it is I gotta go. You know? I don't want to be a ghost. I don't want to be like, it's like, oh, you die and then you turn into a spirit and you wander around here on Earth. I'm like, well, I do that now. That's not interesting. I mean, okay, life's interesting. You got to make the most of it. But I don't want to die and then just do the same thing, but people can't see me. You know, I already feel that way now, and I'm alive a lot of the time. So, you know, no worries. Get some food. So let's see what we got here. So, that's why people are like, oh, you know, yeah, you know, I don't need to open doors now. Woohoo! You know, honestly, I'm alive. If I run fast enough, I still don't need to open doors. I guess it depends on the door, though. You know? When I die, this is exactly what I want it to look like. Just going to wherever the heck it is I'm gonna go. And I'll go... You kind of wonder if, like, people are just like an alien construct, you know? And if that's the case, I hope, you know, I hope that we are just an experiment by a bunch of aliens, and then we get to go there, and they know a whole lot more than we know now. Because if you think about the concept of God to humans, it's really just some being that knows a crap load more than we do, and can do a lot of things and manipulate a lot of stuff or whatever. You know, I will say that when I was younger, when I was younger, I was a lot more religious. I'm still religious, okay? But I'm just bad at it now because I'm busy. You know, I'm busy. I got stuff to do. So, and really, that's a bad excuse. But one of the things I think about when it comes to religion, specifically the religion that deals with the Bible, is angels, particularly. Because if you think about it, if you really read the Bible well, like if you really kind of get down to brass tacks, yeah, you know, and it's okay to be a steward of like ancient texts or whatever. It's not bad to be like, well, you know, just when it comes to books that are old, right? I get so irritated with people that pass them off because they think that just because people were like lived before us that we're smart and they were dumb, you know. So that's one thing when it comes to ancient books that really irritates me, when people have an opinion on them, because they're like, well, you know, they didn't know what we know today. And I'm like, honestly, if you think about it, look at what we've done as a species in the last 100 years, and that we have 6,000 or so years of recorded history, or at least recorded history that's still around. History could have been recorded before that. We just don't have the stuff anymore. Or, you know, obviously, when you look at like evolutionary timelines and stuff, humanity went through a bottleneck. There's nothing that we can say with any certainty prior to that bottleneck, you know, about what humans did, how they worked, what life was like, how they operated, what they did, or any of that stuff. You know, when you think about, what was it? The Sumerian texts. You know, it was the Babylon. The folks that lived over in Babylon was like the oldest one, the oldest text we got, and that one's talking about aliens and frickin' spaceships and junk. Well, I mean, in different terms, but that's what it was talking about. It's like interstellar beings and things like that, and these weird beings, and even the Bible talks about those. Sumerian. That's the one. That's the one. I call him Sumerian. That's it. That's the exact one I'm thinking of. And the Bible even kind of does it. The Bible talks about giants and all sorts of weird things. The Bible talks about people living to be almost 1,000 freaking years old. You know, I get that people are like, oh, it was a storybook or whatever, but who are we to know? You know, how in the world are we going to know? We're just going off of what we assume now, which in my opinion could be incredibly unintelligent to do. But people are arrogant. So, you know, who's to say, for instance, like, let's just say, this is going to sound kind of weird, but angels particularly I find really interesting. Yeah, you know, exactly. I find, and like I said, I find angels in the Bible to be really interesting because they're not really clearly defined. They're not clearly defined what they are, where they were really from, other than that they were supposed to be messengers, and, oh wait, I'm going to overheat. I got to stop that. And that they came out of the sky in fiery chariots, always were glowing, just appeared places, you know, did things that were like completely out of the realm of reality. Well, at least especially for people at the time. So, and I'm sitting here thinking, okay, well technically they're aliens. Yeah, they also walked among us. So it's like, yeah. So who's to say what they are or weren't? People always just kind of say, well, you know, they're spirit beings, or, you know, they could be anything else. Because, like I said, they're not really clearly defined. I tend to... Yeah, exactly. You know, the thing is I think so many people pretend to know things they have no idea about. And I think none of us really do. So... I just find that whole thing interesting. Sorry, that was like a gigantic rant. So, I don't know. I have a weird sense of things. So, every once in a while, I just start flying loose and can't handle or can't get control of it. So, yep. You know, and. On the flip side of assuming things about religion, the humanists are, to me, the flip side of the coin. Or naturalists. People that are like, look, if I can't see it, it ain't real. And I'm like, okay. Or if we don't have evidence of it now, immediately, as I'm talking, it's not real. You know? Or... like I said, the people that assume that just because people came before us, they were dumb and we were smart, which I think is a really unintelligent way of thinking. So, that's... hold on, sorry. The games like this get me thinking about all that kind of stuff. New Africa. Well, that is a interesting name for a settlement. The Crab Nebula Expedition. I think we'll stop by there real quick after this. Because we were talking about Crab Nebula. How ironic is that? So once I take off, we'll go by that Crab Nebula Expedition and see what it is. Yeah, because ancient people knew a lot of stuff, man. They, like, just like you said with the Egyptians when they, yeah, the batteries, when they dug those batteries up. I mean, that, and then what do they call it? The Dropa stones in South America. The Nazca lines in Peru. There's just a lot of weird stuff that we can't explain. But we assume these people were dumb. Why in the world would ancient people create things you could only see from an airplane? Why? It makes no sense at all. Other than the fact that they must have had some way to see it from the sky. And how would you even create those things without the ability to see them from the sky? You know? The Nazca... there were some other burial stones that I remember. Yeah, without the perspective to be able to do it, how the hell did they create them? You know, or why? What they're creating signs so that people from God can come down and talk to them or whatever. And yeah, they're all talking about an afterlife, so you know, who knows? Maybe it does exist. That's what honestly, that's what I'm gonna live by. Simply because it is the best, you know, for me it's the best outcome, really. Yeah, why? Why do they do it? I don't know why they would, you know, why create a gigantic picture of an ant that you can only see flying over it? Yeah. It's just crazy, man. People on Earth have done some crazy shit. You know, like years and years ago before any of us ever even thought about it. I kind of wonder if there was some great catastrophe and all this knowledge was, you know, that we had was taken away. It's like, did we become too dangerous or, you know too much for our own good at one point? And that's what created the bottleneck? I don't know. Did other forces have the ability to create massive natural disasters? And that we assume that, well, there's no other forces, so natural disasters that couldn't possibly be real, obviously we just think they're a myth. rather than performing any kind of respectable, you know, investigation of it. Yeah, exactly. They found frozen mammoths standing with food in their teeth and undigested food still in their stomachs. Did I seriously just launch? I totally launched. God dang it. I launched and didn't even think about it. Hold on, I gotta leave the station and come back. Sorry, I got so sidetracked by us talking that I just landed and then launched again. So I had to leave the station, request docking, and then come back again. That means you guys were being really interesting, so that's good. Although it looked kind of funny for me playing the game. Can't believe I landed and just selected launch. Yeah, let's go back to the Schneider relay and request docking again. This auto dock's gonna be hilarious. It's just gonna spin around. Yeah, dude. I will say, and you guys know this too, as when you're streaming, it's so much more fun when there's interesting people to talk to. You know, rather than like sitting here staring at a screen by myself. You know, of course it's peaceful, but that's not really the goal of streaming. So I'm not just here for games, I'm here for deep conversation. Oh, goodness. You know, I was kind of wondering how this Monster Cat music was going to work with the stream and everything with this kind of game. And I really like it. I think this music goes with this game really well. Doesn't go with all games, but you know, kind of like if I was playing some game about like Call of Duty or some weird stuff like that. I don't really play that kind of stuff, but you know, I love Monster Cat, man. I also love the fact that I can put it on my stream and it's not gonna get muted. That's like the biggest thing, and it's good music at the same time. Those two things don't typically become mutually exclusive. I really hate that in order to play other good songs that I know, I gotta worry about my stream being muted. Yeah, honestly, that's what I do. I play Monster Cat pretty much exclusively. Ballistic Sea Object. Let's see, what do I have left? The data delivery. Where is this going? Acton Dock? I left T. How far away is that? Oh god, is this... Oh man. This is way... Baltic Sea. The Baltic Sea Object. I gotta look that up. That is not something I'm familiar with. That's a lot of jumps, god. Well, it's not really a whole lot, but... What is this? Oh. That was a station I bookmarked. Man, I gotta jump all the way back there to deliver this data. I want to kind of ditch this mission. Yeah, you know what? Let me ditch this mission. This is one I can get rid of. And it's not gonna hurt me. Alright. Demoted to neutral. Oh, yeah.
Internet porn, know you're cheating on it?
Hey, Nadia, thanks so much for the host. I always appreciate it. Let's see. What do we got here? Kind of wonder if I should run some missions or just take a little time just running around and looking at signals. Is there anything good? There are other things like where they put stuff inside of tombs and stuff that look a heck of a lot like helicopters and weird things like that. And all the good ones are... Okay, that's not bad, but I don't want to land on a planet right now. Oh, I will. I will. I'll upload this one to YouTube, absolutely. I'm probably going to upload the whole stream to YouTube, honestly. So, because this one's not going to be too awful long, so it won't be a pain in the ass to upload. Let's see, what do I want to do? I got 4,000 credits. And ooh, I wish. Hey, Lawless, what's up? Man, you missed a hell of a conversation earlier. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm right in the beginning of No Shave November, so I'm gonna grow it out quite a ways. So, yeah, Nadia, I'll go ahead and I'll link it to you later. I will. I'll put it in. I'll send it to you on Discord. But yeah, Lawless, I'm gonna put this up on YouTube, or you can look at it in my previous videos once it comes up. We had a hell of a conversation earlier. It was so interesting. I docked into this station and just flew right out of it like an idiot, not even doing what I needed to do because I wasn't thinking about it. Let's see. Oh, it was about a lot. It was like the universe, spirituality, ancient people, aliens, all sorts of crazy shit. A whole bunch of astronomy stuff too, because I love the galaxy map in this stupid game, man. Yeah, it was awesome. And like they said, I'm definitely uploading it to YouTube because it was a fun convo. It's kind of a nice way to come back, really. I was so worried that I was going to spend most of this stream staring at a blank screen. But of course you guys are awesome, so that wasn't going to happen. Let me see it. The conversation has actually been so good, I've done very little of actually playing the game. Which is pretty cool. I mean, that is good. That's not bad. That's good stuff. I mean, I literally just flew around in straight lines. A lot of this game is that, but it's just really... They're really pretty straight lines. Yeah. As boring as it can be for some people that are coming in for gameplay and stuff, those are my favorite because you just end up really kind of having interesting conversations. Yeah, exactly. You know. Harvalim's just a really big astronomy nerd, and so am I, so that kind of helps. I wonder if I can kind of upgrade these cannons yet. No, these frag cannons will stay, but these pulse lasers are shit. So let's see if I can get something better. Exactly. Oh, there's not a whole lot of good stuff here. Nope, we're leaving. Harvalim, I'd like to argue that to an extent, almost all of us are somewhat fake. In fact, hell, we may not even really be here. We might just think we're here. You know? So, we were talking about the afterlife too, because I told them, I was like, man, I really like this galaxy map and everything. I hope during the afterlife, when I die, I am just fired off of the Earth like a cannon through space, going to wherever the heck it is I'm going to end up, and that the whole ghost thing is just made up. Because if you die and you end up just walking around as a ghost, I'm like, that doesn't sound fucking interesting. I already do that now. It's like, oh, the only difference is that people won't see you. I kind of feel that way already, so... You know, it's not really a big giant difference from what I'm already experiencing. So if that's what it is, it'd be a really giant bummer. And then, of course, the humanist view of just becoming dirt in the ground and not existing after that. I'm like, okay, well, there's no fun in that. Why would I want to believe that? You know? I'm like, sure, it might kind of just be a realist point of view, but it's just, I mean, it just seems like it'd make life incredibly boring. Which I can't speak for people that believe that way, so, you know, whatever. Yeah, don't be dirt. I'm all about feeding trees, but I'm better at doing it with my garden hose than myself. So, no, why would I want to believe that? That's no fun. You know. All right. Okay, so I said we were gonna go to the Crab Nebula. expedition since we were talking about the Crab Nebula. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? I'm so glad you guys are here, man. You guys have made this stream, for my first stream back in months, it's been super, super fun. So that's the best part about it. It's been I was kind of wondering, I was like, you know, will this game be too boring for a stream? But it just kind of made it not even matter. So that is the best part about. Oh, I went up way too high. Go back down. I don't want to hit the ground. And they get really mad at me when I run into shit. So if you've never played this game, this game is incredibly fun, especially if you're like me and you're kind of a sci-fi astronomy nerd, because the star map is real accurate. And it does have a bit of a learning curve, though. I spent the first 20 minutes of the game when I first started playing bouncing around in one of those. Just boom, boom, boom. I couldn't get out because I had to get the controls of the ship down. Let's pull my landing gear up. Oh, and I got this fucking thing in the way. All right, so what do we got here? Oh, look at that pretty moon. Hold up. All right, so let's do a scan. Sorry, I know you guys are gonna get mad if I keep my weapons out. Let's go to the Crab Nebula expedition. Lock destination. That must be a very large planet, if that's the moon. Because I'm not far from it. That's a space station orbiting the stupid thing. Oh, and it went around. Wow. Okay. This thing must be orbiting this planet very fast. I need to get out of mass lock. If you look on the bottom right, this mass lock indicator keeps me from going anywhere. So I have to get far enough away. Now, I'll go ahead and speed up. Yeah, that moon is hauling ass, dude. Alright, here we go. Kind of makes me jealous that I wasn't born like 300 years from now when we're able to just like dart around the galaxy like this with no problem. You know, I don't know if that'll be exactly how it is, but it'd be cool if that was the case. This moon is going so fast that I'm having to catch up to it. This thing is... Oh, you know why? Because it's really close to the planet. Yeah, see? I'm in frame shift and it's heading away from me. Oh my god. It says slow down, but it's going too fast. Killer Pigeon 73. Hey, what's up, man? Oh my god. Okay. So maybe I need to turn around and go the other way and run into it. And I'm also too close to the planet. I think the planet's gravity is messing with my yeah, I think the planet's gravity is messing with my speed. Alright. Look at the red hue from the star. That is cool, man. That's a really cool sight. I'm sorry. Here it comes. It's coming back around. Let's see if I can hit it without destroying myself. Can I get there? Is it gonna pass me again? You know what? I'll be honest with you, Killer Pigeon. I just started playing this game too. Oh my god, it's gonna pass me again. This is one of the fastest orbiting planets, dude. Look at this. I'm going 500 kilometers a second and the planet is heading away from me. I have not messed with massacre missions, wave scanners. I've killed a couple of things that have interdicted me. Oh my god. I can't catch up with this thing. I am on PC, yeah. I cannot catch up. I literally cannot catch up with a planet. It's a planet. Why? Oh my god. This thing is hauling ass in this orbit. I have a feeling... oh, dude. This game is one of the primary reasons that I want an Oculus Rift. No joke. Okay, look. You see how fast I'm going? 239, 240 kilometers a second. This planet is coming back around in orbit. Look at how fast this thing is going. I can't catch up to it. I have to cut it off. Look, 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 look. I can't go fast enough. That is Midder Hollow. Oh my god. Dude, I cannot afford an Oculus, but well, no, like, look, I have the expedition selected even now, so here we go. Let's try to catch up to it. It's still heading away from me, damn it! I can't catch up to it. Okay, we might have to ditch this because that's the fastest orbit I've ever seen. Let's see. Let's see. What do we want to do? What is this? Distress call. Threat 2. Nope. I'm gonna get smashed doing that. Oh, thanks. Yeah, see, that was the thing, man, is that I was just talking to them about that. I didn't know if it would really kind of match up with it, but I think it does. I really like the way that it goes with the game. In fact, I don't typically have the music in the background when I'm playing on my laptop, but I think I'm going to change that because it's been pretty fun. Alright. Oh, let's go to Barnard Star. Why not? Yeah, it literally makes chasing a planet sound fun. I've never seen a planet in this game orbiting that fast. But Killer Pigeon, thanks so much for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. But that was a very big planet, and that planet, the moon was very close. So obviously it's hauling ass. I couldn't get to it. I tried. I would have to literally be in the orbit, which I gotta get I'd have to get on the orbital line and then run into it. Hey, what's up, Cody, dude? Alright, so what he is talking about is some dumb shit I did this last weekend. Give me a second. Let me decide where I'm gonna go. So this last weekend, my water heater kind of kept going out, and I kept having to go back in and trip it over and over and over again. And what I found out was that the thermostat was blown, and so it kept tripping. So I went and I bought another thermostat and turned the power off, replaced the thermostat, and I thought I'd be super smart by turning the power on and testing the thermostat before putting the covers back on, just to make sure it worked so I wouldn't have to pull all the covers back off if it didn't. Well, it did work. And so I was like, yay, now I can kind of finish up. I forgot the part about turning the electricity back off before fooling with the water heater. So I put the covers back on, and while I was in the middle of putting the second cover back on, my hand slipped and banged into the back end of the heating element and zapped the shit out of me. So, by the way, it hurts a lot. There's a lot of electricity running through that heating element. It shot me backwards about 4 feet in the garage. It was very painful. And you can't see where it arced on my finger anymore, I don't think. But, yeah, and the lighting's going to obscure it. But there's a big white dot on the end of my finger where my finger hit it. And All it had to do was hit my finger and it kicked my ass. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm definitely not an electrician either. I'm not. Yeah, and yeah, actually, it was one way to find out if the heating element worked, and it worked very well. So it sucked. But on a lighter note, I was happy to have hot water. No. It's like, it's weird. It's like a boop, 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 boop. As soon as it hits your hand, and it goes all the way up your hand to your neck, and it did. I was like, you know, there was a, yeah, it hurts. It hurts a lot. Harlem, thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You guys have been awesome. It's been super fun hanging out. Well, at least, unless you're both going. I don't know if you're both going or not. But, yeah, I loved hanging out with you guys, too. It was really good to be back. So, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad I'm okay, too. Yeah, it was bad. It hurt. It hurt a lot. It burned my finger. And all it took was my finger. I didn't even have to grab it or put my arm. No, you know, and then it was horrible. It was horrible. It will wake your ass up very quickly. And I was in the house by myself. My wife had took the kids trick-or-treating, but we didn't have hot water. So I told her, I was like, just take them trick-or-treating, and I'll go ahead and I'll fix the water heater. And got it fixed. That's the moral of the story, is I got it fixed. It sucked, but I got it fixed. Yes, computers have what are they called? Basically little batteries on circuit boards, not transistors. They're capacitors. Yeah, capacitors. That's why you have to ground yourself and make sure your computer's good to go, because capacitors will zap the shit out of you. They're basically like batteries of stored electricity. Yeah, and that's why you have to be really careful with those too. Let's see, delivery of 27 units, 14 units. Let's just do transport missions. Yeah, the capacity. I've been zapped by those too. They fucking suck. They are terrible. 33 units. Okay, so we're gonna do 33 units. 27. I can do that. We'll accept. Yes. They do store energy, and if you're not very nice about it, they'll give it back to you. Just if you're not careful. It really sucks. It really sucks. It hurts. Let's see. So down here we had another 33 units. We'll do that. That's a good mission. We'll take all those, put those in the hold. Let's see. How are we doing? Inventory. We have 20 more slots left. So if we can pick up another 20, that's... Ooh, god dang it! I should have took that one. I should have looked. Right now, I'm just being super boring running transport missions. And with as interesting of conversations as we've been having, that's probably about all I'd be able to do with any kind of accuracy. Amped up high as shit because there was about 20 lights on the... God! Okay, so transport missions are pretty damn easy, honestly. If you're like me, you started out doing a shitload of just boom data deliveries. And then I realized if I got good cargo holds, that these cargo missions pay not great, but decently. I have, the only thing about cargo missions is you want to make sure that you're nice and, that you got a pretty good set of hard points, because people will interdict you a lot, and they'll pull you out of your jump and try to kill you and take your stuff. Plus, if you lose the stuff, you do get fined. But I've lost a couple. The biggest thing to make sure that you do, is before you go out, make sure that you have enough money to cover the insurance on your ship. Okay, let me show you that. So if you go to outfitting right here, if you look at the bottom right, it says insurance cost. If you get blown to bits, you want to make sure that you at least have enough credits to cover the insurance cost of your ship, or you're right back with another Sidewinder. So if you do the insurance cost, you'll end up you'll end up basically just starting from the beginning. If you have enough insurance, you'll be fine. You can just get your ship back and pay all the shitloads of fines. Like, I got killed with like a cargo hold full of shit, and it cost me like 700 credits, or 700,000 credits. But as long as I get my ship back, I don't care. I can build the money back up. Right now I got 4 million, so I'm good to go, which is really low, by the way. That's not a lot when it comes to Elite Dangerous. No cartography data. Another thing you can do is exploring. You just get a discovery scanner. You can get the advanced discovery scanner, go around and hit nav beacons, and then go back and sell the cartography data in Universal Cartographics, and that can get you several hundred thousand credits pretty quickly. Also, it's not complicated, and you're not really in danger of losing a whole bunch of stuff in your cargo hold. Just don't go exploring with crap in your cargo hold, because somebody will eventually destroy you. So don't do that. Don't do that. It's terrible. I am in the Asp Explorer. My ship value currently... I don't know if I can see my ship value currently, actually. Hold up. No, I can't see my ship value. Oh, you went to Sagittarius A? Isn't that, I was gonna say, isn't that in the middle of the galaxy? Or at least somewhat close to the middle of the galaxy? I'm in the Asp Explorer. This is, so far one of my favorite ships. I really like it. Although, it's a medium-sized ship, so... sometimes when you go to the smaller cargo docks, or the smaller little docks, rather than the big, gigantic... Yeah, the Diamondback Explorer is a really, really nice ship for just getting way out there. Go, get the Diamondback. If you went to Sagittarius A, you should have got an advanced discovery scanner, a fuel scoop, and just probably got as big of a fuel tank as you could. Went out as far as you could, hit as many nav beacons as you could find, and then do discovery scanners all the way out, discovery scanners all the way back, and then sell the data when you get back. You'll make a lot of money. So that's what I haven't gone out that far. I'm thinking about going out towards the nebulas, because I want to see how they look, because I like nebulas. I'm a big fan. Let's see. So that's what I got. Stopover. Okay. Stopover. Kruger 60. Room Bridge 34. Yeah. See, good. That's something I've been thinking about doing. I don't know if I would do it on stream or not. I don't know how interesting I could make it. Of course, I've been able to keep, kind of keep things going. See, that's cool. That's really cool. That's something I want to do too. You do the discovery thing where you get your name put on the planet. That would be neat. I haven't gotten to do that yet. I've been doing a lot of cargo missions. I've done a little bit of passenger missions. I had the Dolphin, I think it was. So I did that. And I did some passenger missions. And then I did some missions where I blew some stuff up and got destroyed like 2 or 3 times. So I stopped doing that. I was like, I'm losing a lot of money doing that. It didn't pay out enough for me. I'm too low on the totem pole right now, really, to make a lot of money doing that. One of the really fun ones that I did was I got an undiscovered signal source, or a random signal source where it was a rescue mission, and I had to go around and pick everything up, and there was like medical ships and stuff asking us if we could fit patients in our cargo hold. Yeah, see, I'm not. Now, if you want to just go around shooting stuff, you can go into Federation space and hang out around the nav beacons. Yeah, I look for a lot of harmless stuff, and I also, I don't know, I'm kind of chicken because I've been destroyed a few times, and it's just not fun getting everything back up. You know, maybe when I have a bunch of money and don't really care. Kepler Gateway. Here we go. Oh, let's go to the... How much of this system do I know about? Pretty good amount. I'm okay there. You know what? There's a lot of people that do that. If you ever watch any of Obsidian Ant's stuff, he has multiple accounts. He's one of the guys I've been watching a lot. So he does do multiple accounts where he'll have like one as an explorer and then another one doing something else. So, yeah. But especially if you're looking, and I'll just say I'm new to this game. I've literally been playing this game about a week and I love it. But if you really want some good information as far as like what you should do in the game or tips or even yeah, I agree. So far I only have the one, but I'm not outside of the bubble yet. But if you really want some good information on stuff to do in the game or like how to do certain things, Obsidian Ant is on YouTube and he's great. See, I've seen some videos closer to the middle of the galaxy, and that it looks awesome. That's why I really don't want to make the trip until I have a really good frame shift drive, and a ship really designed to go long distances. Because doing like 20 light year jumps, that's just not. That's gonna take a long time. Now let me ask you about Sagittarius A. When you get out that far, there are no more space stations and stuff, are there? It's just solar systems. That's what I've been wondering, is if there's ports like all over the galaxy, or if it's just like, nope, just in the bubble. And then you get out there and there's like nothing other than like celestial stuff. That's something I don't know and I've been curious about. See, 39 light years is still better than me. I'm still kind of in the money-making phase at the moment. So if I don't have any stations out there, it'd be hard for me to make my mills. Oh, okay. Well, if you haven't played in months, they're coming out with the Chapter 4 Beyond. It's currently in beta, and it's completely redoing. The way Discovery and Exploration works. So if you liked doing exploring and you went all the way to Sagittarius A, they're redoing exploring, and it looks pretty nice. They're also adding lightning storms and all sorts of weird celestial discoveries and things like that. So you should really, if you haven't played in a while, you should get back into it and check it out once Beyond hits. In fact, heck, do it now. Get yourself kitted up and ready to go for when they drop it. So, but Beyond is looking really good. It's a big update. They're also changing the lighting and graphics. The beta is going on right now. There are people currently in beta. Obsidian Ant is also in beta, so he's doing a lot of YouTube videos about the new beta, about Beyond. And I don't know exactly when it drops. I haven't seen the date yet. Partially just because I'm so Colonia. I will say I have not been anywhere near Sag A, so I've just been kind of in the little bitty, very human-y area. It'll probably be very weird when I get out there, when I'm so used to everything being so populated. The Kepler Gateway? Oh, Colonia. No, you're talking about Colonia. Yeah, the Beyond looks really good. Beyond looks really good. It's gonna... They're adding a codex. They're changing exploration completely. They're changing the way that scanners work. They're doing a graphical update. They're changing the lighting. They're doing like dynamic lighting that looks really nice. So that's kind of a big deal. All right. But this is not the beta. I'm just playing the current version. Yeah. Like I said, Obsidian Ant has a bunch of videos on Beyond Chapter 4, which is the new update that will be dropping soon. Check out some of his YouTube videos. You'll see what I'm talking about. I like some of the changes. Some people hate them, but they're really kind of turning... It's almost like they're turning scanning into a mini game. They're also changing the system map so that it looks a little bit more real. Right now, the system map does not show true sizes or distances or anything like that. It's just a line of planets and stars. The new system map will be kind of like the galaxy map is now, but with the system. So you'll see kind of just how far away everything is from each other, and it'll be a little bit more to scale, it looks like. That's what I gather anyway. But like I said, I'm relatively new. I've only been playing this for about a week. And I'm going to keep playing it. It's excellent. And I'm probably going to stream it a lot more too.
Lakon, Foxtrot, Oscar, Romeo. This is Federal Flight Control. Submit to random security scans on your approach.
Okay. Yeah, now the system map will be a lot like the galaxy map.
Access granted. Land on pad 26.
It's gonna land for me. No worries. Pretty soon here, I'll be checking on food. This was really only meant to be a short stream. But, you know, I don't know when my wife and kids are gonna be back. It'll be once they get back. It's almost 5 now, which I'm kind of amazed that they're not back yet, but, you know. I'm gonna do... After today, I think I'm going to do a lot more. I'm going to get back into streaming, and I'm going to stream this a lot. Because this has by far been one of the more entertaining streams that I've had. Even when I was streaming a lot. And this was only a couple of hours. So I think I'm going to try to get back into my my nightly streaming again on weekends. So that'll be fun. But I'll have to wait till the kids go to sleep. The kids are doing a lot of... They'll sleep in the living room a lot now on weekends, just as kind of like a camp out type thing. So they won't be sleeping up here, which is nice, but they'll still be able to hear me down there. But we'll see how it goes. I definitely want to stream more.
Contact. When ready.
Oh, shipyard. There we go, that'd be fun. Fer de Lance. That's named after a snake. That'd be another fun ship to own if I like to do passenger missions. This is the ship I currently have. I'd like to get my Federation rank up higher so I can get some of the Federation ships. Okay, mission board. Alright, what do we got? Alright. I'm gonna just drop this crap off. I agree. I would like to see some more variety in ships. Although I can't really complain. You know, I haven't gotten bored of it quite yet. Yeah. There we go. That helped out a lot. What do I have here? So far, I haven't really done a lot of illegal stuff. So that's good. Well, maybe not good, but not difficult. I'm really looking at Federation stuff. Can I hold that? 45 of 80. Of course I can hold that. But before I make the same mistake that I made last time, $24. I actually might be able to hold both of those. You know what? Let's take a look at the outfitting. Let's see what if there's anything to fix these garbage weapons I have. Nope. Nope. Ugh. Nope. I don't want mines. Damage per second. Was that a gimbaled frag cannon? Wait. I don't want a fixed gun. I got lost. Hang on. More damage. Just not as much range. But it's turreted. Let's do it, why not? Let's buy another turreted frag cannon. That's okay for now. Do I have a better power plant? Yeah, I do have a... Oh! I almost need it, but not right now. I'd like a better frame shift drive, though. That's even worse! Oh, God. That would have been nice, but I don't have the money. Oh, well. Let's just take some missions. I have 35 capacity left. $35. I could do this. And then I could do the other two. From Kruger. Yeah. As pointless of a mission as that seems, but you know, whatevs.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah! Choking up every inch of space. Alright. Here we go.
Docking coupler disengaged. Observe station regulations on exit.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I went way too high again.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, I know I came kind of close. I got it. That was a bit close. Let's see. Where's the closest? Groombridge. I'm still mask locked. Duh. There we go.
Frameshift drive.
On our way. In a minute.
Ready to engage.
Oh yeah.
3.
I was like, wait, I throttled up. What the heck happened? All right. What do we got? Oh my god, how far? Oh my. Ugh. Another one of these. We're like way out. Damn joystick! Oh, by the way, that's where I recognize this from. This is the theme song on Rocket League when you first log into it. I was like, wait, this sounds really familiar. That's right, because Rocket League does a lot of Monster Cat. Fucking joystick. I think I might need a new one. What are you? Nope! No worries. Sorry, you're gonna have to find somebody else. What do we got? I'm gonna hit it. Another distress call. No, not even close. Nope. Sorry, dude. I hate it when they're this far out, man, because you're just like, okay, we're just gonna chill. Actually, that's not that bad. What are you? Oh, hang on. Hang on. I know I got cargo, but let's make a stop. Let's see what we got here. Nate Bradshaw. It sounds like a nice guy. I don't know who Nate Bradshaw is, but he does. Official Groombridge Liberty Party. Oh, I'm sure he's nice. Until I steal something or kill someone. See ya, Nate. I didn't even realize I had him targeted. Thanks. We're gonna drop out and check out this, which probably is a wreck. Here we go. It's a friendly tap. All right, cargo scoop. We're gonna run around and grab some of this stuff and hope that nobody with bad intentions shows up, because I got a cargo hold full of really expensive stuff. Whoa! I almost ran into that. Gimme, gimme, gimme! No, it doesn't. Actually. This is material. And I'll show you that. Once I'm done collecting it, I'll show you where it shows up. Oh, I'm gonna run into this first. Oops, I missed it. My bad. Yeah, this does not count. This is material used for engineering. Now, you can collect some things that count against your cargo capacity, depending on what they are. But not this stuff. Come on. And I don't know if you see what I'm doing, but I've got to line up that thing on the bottom left down there with the little square. There we go, new material. There you are. I missed it. God damn it. There we go. Let's give it another shot. Sorry, I'll look at chat here in a minute. I probably bumped into it, and that's why it seems like it's moving. Let's grab this thing. Yeah, it's like, you're good, then phew, like, you gotta, I mean, you don't have to be perfect, but you gotta get it somewhat in the square. Yeah, like, there we go. That was a bit fast. I probably shouldn't have ran into it that quick, but there's one. Here we go. Yeah, that was perfect. There's the other one. And, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Now we'll back up and look for the last piece, which looks like it's right there. Did get this one. Yeah! Alright, so now we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get back to Ford's, going towards Ford City. Oh, I gotta get my cargo scoops closed. There we go. Thanks! Alright, so now... There we go. Alright. While that's going on... We got plenty of time. Okay, so... If I go down here to materials... This is all the stuff. Right here. And it has to do with, I think, engineering. Same thing with the data. So it doesn't actually count against, yeah, exactly. It doesn't really count against your... Oh, where am I going? It doesn't really count against your cargo capacity. It's actually good to get as much of it as you can. But they use it for, I think, engineering, which I think improves parts of your ship. That's why I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. So, but yeah, it definitely doesn't go against your cargo hold. What are you? Slow down. What is that? Degraded emissions. Oh, it's another one. You know, I really should go ahead and get to where I'm going, because with all this crap in my cargo hold, I could get intercepted really quickly. Alright. Yeah, I think, you know what I might do? If I'm still streaming, once I get all this crap out of my cargo, we might do that. We might run around and look at signal sources and see what we can come up with. Because they're really easy to come across. Maybe just do some exploring, that kind of thing. Who knows? Maybe shoot a guy or two. Nothing new. Alright. Excuse me. Oh, what a long trip. Yes, this is the one thing about transport missions. I hate when they pop you into a system and the thing that you got to get to is like 200,000 light seconds away. It's like, well, I'm going to be sitting here a while. That's what we'll do, though. We'll leave the last station once I get my cargo hold cleaned out. We'll explore some signals, just do some stuff. Just to hang out, and that way I'm not locked into anything when I have to go. Yeah, way back there. It's 2 stars, and it's orbiting the second star in the binary system. That's funny. So I had to, it wasn't even in the back of the system. I had to go to a whole nother system from this one. It does kind of annoy me sometimes that it doesn't look like you can pick which of the binary stars you jump in on. You just seem to jump in on like the primary, the bigger one of the two. I'd like to pick which binary I jump in on. It would save me time. Yeah. What it is it's the closest system to the second star, which is even further than the back end of the first system. It's like basically 2 systems away. It sucks. I was gonna wonder if that is our, what's his name? Nate Bradshaw, our buddy. Yeah, our buddy Nate Bradshaw. Hey, Killer Pigeon, what's up, dude? Speaking of food, my wife and kids may be back soon, and then I'll have to eat. Yeah, dude. Nate Bradshaw is the man. He's like, he is, no. They just look very similar. I am doing a cargo mission. Once we're done with these 3 cargo missions, if I am still streaming, we're just going to do some signals. We're going to do some, you know, some exploration, check out a few unidentified signals. See what we come across, just kind of fly around. Speaking of pressure cookers, I just bought my wife an Instapot, which is the first pressure cooker we've had. Literally bought it for October 31st, which... Fun fact, October 31st is our anniversary. Of course, leave it up to me to pick the scariest day of the year to be our anniversary. But, you know, if I walk around and little girls are dressed up like Elsa and Moana, then I know it's my anniversary. Oh, you have the Instapot also? Yeah, we got the 6-in-1, dude. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, ours wasn't that well priced. It was $80 at Walmart. But I think they have a couple different Instapots, that's why. And I think they do have a $50 one. Oh, we're finally here. Ish. We're at the edge of the system. Yeah, we'll look at a couple more of these unidentified signal sources. Once we're done with these cargo missions. Right? Can you stop? I have to pee. You kind of wonder if they just have like a bucket. That's another thing. Yeah, I mean, when these guys got to go to the bathroom, what do they probably just like a little thing attached to them, and it just ejects it out the back of the ship with the exhaust. You know? Because it's like, really, where would you... If you're in space, you can't... That's a real problem. Oh my god. I need to hydrate. Yeah, hey, you know what? Anybody that can figure out how to turn human waste into actual nutritious food would become a quadrillionaire. Especially considering that Dookie is already just waste material. Oh, yeah. Alright. I hope this doesn't do the thing where it all of a sudden tells you, slow down, and then I have to do an emergency drop. Yeah, see? This is the second of the binary star system. This is the whole freaking system right here. There goes the star. More signal sources. God. Sorry. I dealt with a respiratory thing a couple weeks ago and it still hadn't gone away. Alright, we're slowing down, that's good. Oh yeah, man, that would actually be fun. Hey, I hope you have a great night, man. And a good week. Because I will probably not be on until the weekend. So absolutely. Thanks for coming by and thanks for the follow. Will do. Have a great one, man. Come on. Here we go.
Lakon, Foxtrot, Oscar, Romeo. Federal flight control is now online. Follow sanctioned docking procedures within port confines. Authorization cleared. You are go for approach to pad 05.
I'm so happy that I haven't dropped any frames this stream. I'm actually kind of surprised. My computer was having some issues earlier, and then I had to re-download this whole game, which took like an hour. But yeah, no, it's been a solid 30 FPS at 0 dropped frames, so that's awesome. Looks like stream quality's been good too. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to know. The biggest thing for me also is the sound levels, because those can go off real easy. As far as the music and the sound and the voices and everything, especially with new games that I haven't streamed before. They can sometimes be too loud or too soft. The inside of these stations is so gorgeous, man. Here we go.
Welcome to the station.
I know one of these I gotta land on a planet, which I'm not. I don't know. I'm not a fan of landing on the planets. I think it takes too long. And it's a little bit harder than just pulling into the dock.
Incoming message.
Alright. Let's see if there's probably not any cartographic data. Nope. Nope. See which ships are available. The Beluga liner. Oh, and then blah. Blah. Nothing cool. Nothing I could have... Well, there's cool stuff in there, but nothing I could afford. That's cool. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I don't enjoy the planetary approaches as much. Yeah. Oh. This is the largest one I've had, yes. I'm gonna use this one. There's so many, we're gonna get 2 of these. I won't really need that. Let's get one of these. Yeah, let's get a shield booster. Why not? And let's go back. Alright, bang the desk. Let's look at the hard points. See if there's anything better. This is a big station. Holy crap. Nope, we'll keep the hard points as is. Look at our, No, I don't really have any... I don't have enough money to really upgrade any of this stuff. Yep, just enough to have some teeth. Data link, let's do 2 for that one. That's good. That's all I really need. Alright, so next, let's go... Wait, did I turn the mission in? I don't know if I turned the mission in or not. I thought I did. Or did I have 4? I think I might have had 4. Whoops. Yeah, I had 4. Hang on 1 second. That's my wife. Hey honey, what's up? Yeah, what's going on? Okay, how do I do that? Plug it in, take lid off, press saute. Got it. Do I have to put any water in it? So just... Okay. Plug it in, take lid off, hit saute. Okay. Will do. Well, you're welcome. Okay, I'm doing it now. Love you, bye. Alright. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. Speaking of Instapots, I had to preheat my wife's Instapot. That's better. Alright. Time to set our next route. Ada Cassiopeia. Sounds good. That station only had one. But yes. That was at first I was like, wait, did I turn him in? I don't know.
Docking clamps are tracked. You may leave when ready.
Landing gear retracted. Cargo sphere retracted.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've done that. I've taken cargo missions and forgot to pick up the cargo in the very beginning and flew all the way to the other star system and got there and was like, what the fuck? What is that? That's a bizarre looking thing. Okay, well, cool. I like this song a lot. Come on, Masslock. There we go. Yeah, it does. I'm not sure which one it is though. That was where it just looks really odd. Just it was a very galaxy-shaped nebula. It was very strange.
Ready to engage.
Boom.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You know, it's funny in a lot of sci-fi movies and stuff, when people go into like light speed or hyperdrive or whatever they want to call it, you always see the pilots fly back in their seats when they hit hyperdrive or go flying backwards in the spaceship, which I think looks kind of funny because I kind of wonder, well, would they have any G-forces that would affect them? It just, you know, I just thought about that the other day. It was a random thought. I was like, I don't think they would do that. I think they would just kind of sit and it'd go really fast because there's no gravity. Of course, I've never been to light speed before, so I don't know. But it was just a thought. This is going to be a planetary landing. Woohoo. Yeah, I have seen Dumb and Dumber. That's one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies. Actually, I have to say that probably isn't my favorite Jim Carrey movie. I'd say probably Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind was one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies. Does that say rock? Yeah, it's very good. It's got Kate Winslet in it. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Oh! Oh, you're kidding me. I knew this kind of thing was gonna happen. We're gonna be here a while. Yup.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know. I don't think so. Sounds like my wife and kids are home. Because the dog's barking. This is why I end up hating, and I hate ending up in this position, because there's not really anything I can do until I get to the ground. And I have to wait. I can't do a frame shift jump. Yeah. Yep, they're home. Just constant noise. noise about all different kinds of issues or things. Just noise. Ambient noise all day long. Yeah. That face too. Here we go, we're getting close enough. Hi, babe.
Hi. Can I be up here with you?
What?
Can I be up here with you?
Yes. Come here. Come here. You want to be up here? Come here.
I can be up here.
Oh!
I got some ponies up here.
You got some ponies up here?
Mhm.
Okay.
And unicorns.
Yeah.
I want to watch your game.
Okay.
Wait, it's moving for you?
Yep, it is moving for me. Ugh. Yes, I do. The auto dock is, even though I can dock regularly without a problem, just the auto dock for me, it's something I'm like, I don't really enjoy
Yeah.
trying to futz around with docking. It just kind of gets old after a while. I don't enjoy it. Dang.
It's like I'm looking that way.
You can see you? Yeah.
It's like when I turn my head this way, it turns like that way.
Yeah, you turn your head this way and it turns it that way. Yeah, the docking computer. The docking computer is what I have, and it is awesome. I did all that work for... That was the little one. Ugh. Really, I should have took the rep instead, but... Yeah. The standard docking computer.
Which road is this? Which road is this?
What, baby?
Which road is that?
That's green.
No, like, which road it is?
I don't know. Let's see.
I got pictures. Those pictures. And it's green.
And it's green. Yes, it is green.
But when I put it in there, it's
Yeah, it doesn't show up green on there, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't show up green on there.
black.
It shows up black, yes.
Yeah, and this is not black.
It's not black. No, it's not.
This is not black.
It sure isn't.
No. Can I talk to them?
Sure.
Hi.
You have to be a little louder, baby.
Hi.
There we go. Alright.
Why
They
do
said
you
hi, baby.
Why do you have that balloon there, Daddy?
I don't know why I have that balloon, baby.
Like a party balloon or something.
So now we're gonna go do the 500,000 credit drop. And then we have one more.
Can I talk to them again?
Yeah, this is the blue... What did it... I forgot what it was called. The Blue Yeti. Yeah, the Blue Yeti is awesome. With the Blue Yeti, man, I can hear what Jesus is thinking.
Why do you have the light on?
I have the light on so people can see me.
I want down.
You want down? Okie dokie. Sounds good. Can you shut the door?
Where? Oh, sure.
Yeah, go downstairs and shut the door on your way out. No, if you're going downstairs,
No.
you're not? Okay, you can't go over here. You can't go over here, okay?
I'm down there.
What?
I'm not down there.
No, because that's the balcony, baby. That's where all that's where all my stuff is.
I can like not break it because I can move this.
Yeah.
I can move this.
Yep. No, I don't want you over there, okay?
Wait.
No, I don't want you to go past this desk. She's walking around in here. Yeah. No, not right now. I don't want you over here because there's a lot of expensive stuff over here.
Oh.
As well as the plug for my computer. I don't want you to go past it. Can you shut the door on the way out, baby? Thank you. Okay. Where am I going? We'll see how this goes. One thing I do like about this game that I will say is the fact that the save is cross-platform. So if you ooh, wait. Sorry. Okay, hang on. The save is cross-platform. So if I go on multiple computers, I don't have to transfer the save files or anything like that. I do like that. I hate it when it does that. Didn't hurt my hull, but... This is a good song. I didn't know this was Monster Cat. Wait a second. What song is this? This isn't Monster Cat. No, it is Monster Cat. What the heck? Oh, that's weird. Yeah. We're going to change that here in a minute. And hopefully this time I won't go zipping past it. Megameters. Get along, little doggy. These compromised nav beacons have a lot of targets around them, usually. This is another Rocket League song. Wow, that lined up really good. There it is. Don't you dare. No. No, 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 no. Get me out of here. "15 seconds is just enough, buddy. Probably shouldn't have come to this compromised nav beacon with $500,000 worth of cargo. See ya, bitches. That was a bad idea. But hey, I got all the nav data, so whatever. There was a lot of pirates over there. I hope none of them follow me. Pegasi. Alright, here we go. Ah, crap. Here we go again.
Frameshift drive charging.
Said don't try to run. Bullshit, I'm running. Come on. Yeah, they're following me now. Hopefully the station's pretty close to the star. Or we're gonna do a lot of interdicting. Yeah, dude, where the hell, man? Nate, buddy, where you at? Where's Nate Bradshaw when you need him? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? God, please. Oh my God, you're kidding me. Alright, well, we're in for a hell of a ride. Alright, well, hopefully 2 jumps was enough.
Anything else is a bonus.
This is the cargo I gotta get rid of. This is expensive. You don't ever get interdicted unless you have a target like this far out and a shitload of expensive cargo. Nope. I've got other things to do. Sorry, guys. You are correct in both instances. It is possible for players to interdict you because I play it open, and those were NPC pirates. The NPC pirates are the ones who say like the same canned responses. What do you have, I wonder? Players would probably be like, I'm going to kill you. Or they wouldn't say anything and they just interdict you. Especially here in the bubble. But a lot of players won't do a lot of that here because they're inside the bubble, and if they go into high security space, they'll get blasted. Yep, they can. Or they can try to interdict you. I hate it when I get like chain interdicted, when it's like interdiction after interdiction. On the 3rd one or 4th one, you kind of just want to stop and start a firefight. You're like, look guys, quit it. But doing that a couple of times, I've gotten completely blasted. I hate getting interdicted. I just really hope I didn't get followed. I hope not. Oh God, it is. Hopefully it doesn't go completely like shit this time. You know what? We're gonna do this. Hang on. This is what we're gonna do. I think I know why that happens. So give me a second. Now we're gonna start it back up. I don't want to get back in that same situation I was in before. I think it had to do with me not jumping out of Super Cruise when I got into the system. Alright. Now we wait. Woohoo! These are the worst transport missions, man. I can't stand it when they do this. And I guarantee you it's another binary system. Hold up. Yeah, it is. It's another binary system. That's why. You know, you wouldn't believe what I was playing downstairs when I was playing this. I was playing songs like, I was playing artists like John Denver and stuff like that. So it's a stark difference, but they're both really good. Yeah, and I am starting to think that the better pay indicates that you will be flying through a binary, or what do they call it, trinary star system, with 3 or so. Because that's been what I've experienced. Oh my goodness. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't look like I would have been interdicted, especially had I not stopped by that compromised nav beacon. Compromised nav beacons are where you find all the shady NPCs hanging out. Come on, come on, come on. Right, exactly. All the nav beacons are like that. Any nav beacon you stop by, there'll be shit everywhere. Because, and there'll be a lot of players sometimes there too, because they're all coming to scan nav beacons. That's what you do. That's an easy way to explore. You can grab everything out of the nav beacon and just take off. You don't have to go from planet to planet to planet. I mean, of course, if you have surface scanners, you want to do that. But I don't have a surface scanner on my ship, so I just hit the nav beacon and go away. Gets me about anywhere between 20,000 to 100,000 credits a system, depending on how big. Yes, they're very good places to hunt bounties because you can just scan everybody that comes in. And just hang out there. You don't have to go hunt for signal sources or anything. Just hang out by the nav beacons. Compromised nav beacons especially, because they're not going to be very high security. Because on some of the nav beacons, the federal security forces and everybody hangs out there. And if you shoot the wrong guy on accident, you're screwed. You'll get blown to bits. Debye. It was a gnat. There we go. This music is a little too sensual for my nature. Hang on. Yeah, sorry. What's up, buddy? With what? Alright, hang on, my daughter fell. I'll be right back. Hang on. Hopefully I don't get interdicted while this is going on. 1 second. What? Once I get landed, I'm gonna have to go away for a second. Ugh. Manufactured chaos. Yeah. No, but my wife accidentally tripped my daughter in the kitchen, but that's why I don't allow kids in the kitchen. She doesn't... With her, I don't know why they're allowed in the kitchen, but that just never was a thing when I was growing up, so it was just weird. Because what happens is when kids are in the kitchen, people get tripped or burnt or spilled on, and that's what happens. So... Right. Come on, come on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is once I land here and finally get this cargo dropped off, I'm gonna call it a night. Since just like we were saying, it's almost dinner time here, and the wife wanted me to fix something, but unfortunately, if I'm in this position, I can't. I gotta finish doing this first. Oh yeah, me too. I kind of wonder if I want to turn off the orbital lines next time, or I haven't tried it yet, but all right. Well, you know, I kind of knew after everybody got home it wouldn't be able to continue much longer. Yeah, that doesn't actually sound like a bad idea. I just wish my joystick would stay straight. Yeah, I have noticed that. And I want to read up a little bit more on it, because it is interesting. Alright. Hopefully, this is a nice, easy landing. Oh, it's on the other side of the planet. That's convenient. There we go, that's pretty good.
Josh, never mind.
Yeah, Eve,
Orbital flight engaged.
because of the control scheme, I couldn't get into it. Well, I got into it a little bit, but just couldn't stick with it. This I could stick with. I know, I know. Thank you. There we go. Oh yeah, here we are with this again.
Foxtrot, Oscar, Romeo. This is Federal Flight Control. Request docking if you wish to land at this terrestrial facility.
Yeah, this was much better than the last one. Absolutely. Because I will not be cruising for long. All I have to do is get to 7.5. I had some that went really, really well. This was not one of them. Yeah, I do have to come in at a slight angle. You have to approach it right, and I was way too steep. There we go. I hate it when you end up at like 40, 50K and you're just like, well, I guess we're just kind of cruising for now. It takes forever. Yep. All of the shifting around and all that craziness. I like letting the docking computer deal with it. I mean, it does take up a slot, but I don't really care. There are a couple things I could probably use a little bit more effectively, but... Alright, well, we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna go there. Get rid of those. Pick up my paycheck. Alright. Well, guys. Yes, I think that's going to go ahead and end the stream for this evening. It was a nice welcome back. I hadn't streamed in several months. So this was a lot of fun, and it was a lot better than I was expecting. So I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out and enjoyed the company. And I'm going to try to stream this next weekend too. Typically I'd stream on Fridays and Saturday nights, like super late into the night. So it's usually Friday and Saturday nights, real late. We'll see if I can still do that or I change my schedule. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great night too. And yeah, have a great week. Peace.
There, look at that. Brings all that together. Just right on around. Don't let this get too bright. The only part you want to be really bright is what's out in the sun. Okay, now we need something for that to be crashing against. Tell you what, let's go right into some Van Dyke Brown here. Pull it out very flat, like so. Cut across it so you have that roll of paint right out on the edge of the knife. Let's go up here. Now this is crashing right in here.